Hi, I'm Eric with Pulse Real Estate, here to tell you about 5 mistakes to avoid while buying property in Thailand. Mistake number 1 is not conducting a title search. A title search is a comprehensive inventory of the title on that property, whether it be land or a structure on that land. It'll tell you when the property was first registered, any changes that have occurred along the way. It'll also let you know if there are any liens or any legal matters related to the property itself. It's basically letting the buyer know that they're about to get what they're paying for. Mistake 2 relates to mistake 1, and that's not involving a lawyer during the purchase process. You might be familiar with real estate back home, but you're almost certainly not familiar with real estate in Thailand. Certainly Thai law, you're dealing with a different language and a different culture along the way. It just makes sense to get a lawyer. A lawyer is going to ensure that the title is clean or that there are no liens against it. It's going to help you through the paperwork process from the time that you sign the reservation agreement all the way to when the transaction is finalized at the land office. Basically, it ensures that your investment is protected. A few things to consider when looking for a lawyer are obviously legal fees, which vary considerably depending on one's budget. You could also consider looking at former clients' reviews of that lawyer, as well as the specialization that that particular law firm has, hopefully in property. Mistake number 3 is involving the wrong property agent. This may come as a big surprise to you. It's very different to how most Western countries operate, but real estate agents in Thailand don't need a license in order to do their jobs. In some cases, they don't even need a lot of experience for it. While minor issues like lack of professionalism or lack of punctuality might be annoyances, there's also bigger concerns at the root of the problem, and that's just general lack of information on the agent's behalf. They're either going to perhaps make up information so that they don't look uninformed, or they'll downright tell you things that basically you want to hear rather than the truth of the matter. Questions to ask to ensure that you're getting a good real estate agent are asking obviously how long they've been in real estate and their experience within it. Also, how long they've been in Phuket in general. You should also look into the agency employing them for their level of expertise and experience in Phuket property. You can also ask for any reviews from former clients that they have had. Mistake number 4 is buying into mismanaged projects. Obviously, this does not relate to single standalone villas, but most villas are inside of a project, or obviously condominiums have property management companies associated with them. Identifying whether it's a good property management company or not is usually self-evident right from the start of your inspection, sometimes even at the front gate. You can have a look around the property to make sure that things are basically upkept, right? Lawns are mowed, trees are trimmed, a new coat of paint is on there if it's needed. Just basically, it is pretty obvious right from the looks of things. You can also dive further into it by asking the owners about the property management company, if they've been happy with them, how long that the management company has been actually managing that particular property. This all relates down to what are called CAM fees, Common Area Maintenance Fees. You want what you're paying for, and you want to make sure those services are exactly what they say they'll be before you sign on the dotted line. Everyone wants to know that they're getting a good deal. However, there are a few considerations to bear in mind. Curiously cheap projects often are curiously cheap for a reason. They may have been built with subpar building materials or unskilled labor. The annoyances that come along with that are going to end up being more costly in the end anyways. On the flip side of that coin, you've got properties that are just slightly above your most comfortable budget. However, the benefits quite literally pay for themselves in the end, again, in the lack of any repairs that need to be made, more importantly, in perhaps a better resale value further down the line. In this case, paying a little bit more literally pays for itself. If you found this video to be helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos. We'd love to hear from you soon. Thanks for watching.